Hi, my name is Shelby, and here's my presentation for Hedwig and the Angry Inch. So here's my Hedwig inspo. I took a lot from Kiss, just because I felt like Hedwig is a very dramatic, kind of over-the-top character, and I think that this type of, very rocky vibe suits her more than Nirvana, which is kind of just ripped jeans and plaid. I feel like she would go all out. I also took some inspiration from Katya and Trixie, drag queens. I specifically the Trixie Mattel makeup from when she was on Drag Race, and then Katya's kind of smoky eye kind of look. I think those type of makeup vibes, specifically the blue, the very dramatic Trixie eyeliner, and then the smokier kind of thing with Katya, I feel fit Hedwig, or my idea for this design of Hedwig, very well. I also think the hair, the very large hair in Kiss, as well as just drag queens in general, also work. And then I have a photo of a cross that you get on Ash Wednesday as this kind of cross at the end during the last song, as that's my inspo for that. And then I have some graffiti options as well, to try to get a better idea of that for the first outfit. And here are my rough sketches. So I have very rough ones for the Berlin Wall, but on the back I have the American flag, and the inside I have a brick wall that says Yankee Go Home, which is spelled out in the script. And then underneath I have her first costume, which is this denim dress that has Hedwig and the Angry Inch in. I originally had the same type of spray paint font, but I wasn't really sold on that, and I adjust in my final design the wording as well. And then just some tiny details. Her necklace, I have a cross to tie into the cross that's going to be on the last song, Midnight Radio. And then I also have a photo or an idea of her messier makeup during, and then that cross in the top right corner as well. And then, so I have a cross choker, and then I also have this necklace with the male and female symbol, as obviously gender is something that Hedwig was a big part of Hedwig's life. And then, as a little touch to the Berlin Wall, I have her zipper design tying into the monument in Berlin. And then for her second outfit, I have just a black kind of textured two-piece shorts and bralette. So here are my final designs, also fishnets throughout the whole thing. So here's the first one on the very left is the Yankee Go Home flag, the cape that she would wear at the very first song. And then this look 2 is the one that she would wear for a lot of the performance. We'll break down when the outfit changes are in the next slide. And it has Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and that's more of a plaid type of thing. And then distressed at the bottom with red boots throughout the whole entire thing. Blue eyeshadow and red lips to match the colors in her main dress. And then for outfit 3, we have the bralette and the shorts with the fishnets and the thing. She can unzip it for that outfit change. And then the final look 4 is with the cross after the wig is off. So yeah, here's my costume plots and fabric. So for Hedwig's denim dress, for the Hedwig and the Angry Inch font, I have plaid, and then I also have the denim for the denim dress, and then I also have this type of scaled black fabric that I found in the shop that's stock. And then specifically for the Berlin Wall cape, there's this weird kind of ribbed fabric with kind of this subtle plaid design, but it looked more textured than it does in that photo, that I thought would be interesting for the Berlin Wall cape. So I have that, and then also have red, white, and blue as well from Joann's, from Spoonflower, for the back of the cape. So the inside would be this weird textured rib that looks very interesting and kind of distressed, and then the red, white, and blue would be on the outside. And then, so for the costume plot, I didn't know how to break this into acts, so I kind of just winged it, as Hedwig is on stage the whole time, and there's definitely narrative acts, but I didn't know how to break it up, like, logistically. So here's how I did it. So Act 1, I had the whole first part all the way up to Wig in the Box, because that was kind of like the first big shift change. And then Act 2, I have Wig in the Box to Hedwig's Lament, and then Act 3 is Hedwig's Lament all the way to Midnight Radio, those 3 songs back to back to back. So for Act 1, all the way to Wig in the Box, for like Tear Me Down, that's the look 1 with the Berlin cape, and then for the rest of Act 1, it's the same thing, that denim dressed outfit with corset, bralette, and shorts underneath that you don't see, underneath the denim dress for the rest of Act 1 with no cape. And then Act 2 for Wig in the Box, I have the blonde extensions that is put on her, as well as, that's it for that song. And then she unzips the denim dress, and this is when we get the black corset look. And then for Wicked Little Town, we have she gets rid of the extensions, and then she also has a fur coat for a second, and then she takes it off as well. So there's that in there as well. And then Act 3, from Hedwig's Lament to Midnight Radio, we basically have the same exact thing all the way through, which is just the black corset shorts without the wig, but with just the wig hat. Perfect. So now we go to Yizak inspo. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. But for him, I really went biker. I don't know why. He just gave that vibe to me. Kind of just like an asshole punk rock kind of leather jacket guy. So basically I just have him wearing pleather pants, a black jacket, and then black boots. But then when he gets the wig, I wanted a more dramatic change of like how much this means to him. So I have him unzip his jacket, and then he has this like black corset, or this red corset underneath. I originally was gonna do black, but I decided to do red. And this type of thing of like, even though he wasn't allowed to connect with this part of himself anymore because of Hedwig, it still meant a lot to him. So underneath his kind of show exterior, he still kept a part of his original show type of personality, his drag queen persona, as a part of him every time he went on stage. So he had this corset underneath his giant leather jacket. So when he gets the wig, I have him put it on and then unzip his jacket, and then you see that corset top that he's been wearing underneath the whole time. And then for a subtle nod throughout the whole thing, I have him wearing this giant belt buckle, this giant Queen of Hearts belt buckle. And originally you think it's like, oh, it must be because he's married to Hedwig, and so it's referring to her as the Queen of Hearts. But it's actually also referring to himself and that drag persona that he's no longer allowed to pursue until the very end. So the red also ties in with that of matching with the belt buckle as well. And here are my designs. I just have the roughs on this same page as I kind of already knew what I wanted when I read the script. So here's that all black thing with that little hint of red to tie into Hedwig's outfit, as well as just and makeup, as well as just like that subtle nod that solid nod that I just talked about. Then here's the unzipped jacket with the wig, and how the corset top matches the Queen of Hearts. And then we have his costume plots. So basically all of it can just be outsourced: the pants, the boots, the jacket. All we have to really make is that corset top, which is cool. And then for his Act 1, 2, and 3, same breakup as before, but Act 1 and 2 are the same, of just that pleather pants, the corset top hidden, and the leather jacket and the biker boots. And then Act 3, we get the wig and the jacket is unzipped. And then we have here we have the Angry Inch mood board. So here are my 25 pictures. Lots of leather / pleather. I also have like a little Adam Lambert in the bottom corner, the bottom left, because of that smoky eyeliner look. And then I also have the lead singer of Manly Skin as well. Kind of that punk rock eyeliner look. The big hair, big hair. I have 2 wig options. Also kind of remind me of Wayne's World the more I looked at it. So I have like Wayne's World in there, just kind of like this casual black, specifically Wayne, the black biker tee, you know. I really like the leather jackets. I really like the accessories. So I have Madonna over here with her excessive necklaces. I also have this one right underneath the title, with the armbands and the belts. I really love that one. And then her red pants also led me to the red pleather pants as well as the black pleather pants. And then I also have big chunky kind of rings. So like the ones that I have like the mom with the heart, and then the cards, you know, kind of manly rock star things, you know, then like the leather armbands and all that. Yeah, so that's just kind of my general vibe. And then I also have belt buckles on all of the Angry Inch members, but I kind of like more cheesier. So like this one says rock star, and then the one up top has just 2 guitars, kind of like reminds me of like Guitar Hero logo, just kind of like cheesy. So then Yitzhak's belt buckle is even like more kind of under the radar, kind of like a more subtle thing, because all of the band has it. And then here are just my bibliographies. And yeah, that's my entire presentation. So thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.